Good afternoon, Tigers. The title of today's chapel talk is Challenge Yourself. Be a better version of yourself today than you were yesterday. To begin with, let me acknowledge that God is great. In all of His mystery, He is good. Being that this is a chapel talk, reflect on this scripture. Psalms 23:5. You prepare a table for me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. The scripture does not reveal what is being served, simply that a table is prepared. It could be that He is serving up blessings or quite possibly struggles. As history proves, our fortunes in life are cyclical. We find ourselves in the valley at one moment, followed by the mountaintop the next. Whether good times or bad, the Lord provides believers with an insurance plan. While the scripture is not clear as to what is being served, the rest assured, you have got this. According to 1 Corinthians 10:13, the Lord shares this. No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out so that you can endure it. A sort of escape route, a detour, a new path, a road less traveled. The Lord does reveal that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Never give in to the idea that you are helpless. Oftentimes we hear the adage, life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond, which begs the question, how will you respond? So, how will you respond? Will you wallow in self-pity when life serves up lemons, or will you make lemonade? Will you take good times for granted, expecting life to always be rosy, or will you appreciate all the fortune you've been blessed with daily? Don't just is the theme of the school year, and in this vein, I say, do find the silver lining. Don't just simply resign yourself to the situation. Recent events around the world should serve as an example, as a reminder that we should appreciate all that we've been blessed with, rather than focus on what we don't have. The thing that I miss the most following the shelter-in-place order is the relationships that I've built with our community. I genuinely miss recognizing the cum laude inductees, watching the E.L. Wright Award recipients, pretending to oppose the Senior Water Day, etc. But instead of missing those I'm separated from, I have decided to value the time I have spent with everyone I'm sheltering in place with at home. Thinking back to the cup in Psalms 23, how do you view your cup? Is it half full or half empty? The pessimist will fall into the trap of believing something is missing. The optimist may believe that the cup is half full. I suggest you be a realist and understand it's not about the size of the cup, but rather the contents of the cup. So don't just choose to see the cup as half empty or even half full, but absolutely running over, overflowing with life in abundance. History proves life continues to march on. Life's short. Make the most of it. Figure out, how can I learn from this experience? However many years you've spent at Darlington, treasure the opportunities and the relationships as well as the struggles. Be reminded that diamonds are formed under great pressure. Don't just chalk it up to coincidence. Allow it to be instrumental in the process of growing into wisdom. Be thankful. Be reminded tomorrow is the first day of the rest of your life. For the seniors, college is the opportunity to remake yourself. Whatever you do not find attractive about your life at this point, use college to reinvent yourself. Too much profanity? Stop cursing. Too much gossip? Limit the trash talk. Not enough confidence? Start believing. Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance by Robert Pirsig uses a trip into the woods as an analogy of how life should be lived by comparing it to a hike along a trail mountainside. Mountains should be climbed with as little effort as possible and without desire. The reality of your own nature should determine the speed. If you become restless, speed up. If you become winded, slow down. You climb the mountain in an equilibrium between restlessness and exhaustion. Then when you're no longer thinking about each step, each footstep isn't just a means to an end, but a unique event in itself. This leaf has jagged edges. This rock looks loose. From this place, the snow is less visible, even though closer. These are things you should notice anyway. To live only for some future goal is shallow. It's the sides of the mountain which sustain life, not the top. It's here where things grow. But of course, without the top, you can't have any sides. It's the top that defines the sides. So on we go. We have a long way, no hurry, just one step after the next, with a little Chautauqua, self-reflection for entertainment. Mental reflection is so much more interesting than TV. It's a shame more people don't switch over to it. They probably think what they hear is unimportant, but it never is. So, if you find yourself oftentimes bored, develop some interest. Too busy? Slow down. Devote some part of your day to self-improvement. 2 years ago, Coach Ather read a book, Make Your Bed, with the seniors on his football team, advising them to take care of the little things. One nugget from the read was to make your bed every day, first thing in the morning, so that at the very least, you've accomplished something. By the way, who doesn't like climbing into a freshly made bed? Be productive. Don't just accept this world's offerings. Take the time, pass them along, blessing someone else with optimism and kindness. Sharing a little of yourself with others is a time-tested means of finding joy. Challenge yourself to make life more joyful for those around you. Be the friend that makes others smile when they think of you. Remember each other. Hold fast to instruction that you received in the classroom, on the playing field, and in the chapel. God bless. Stay safe. Go Tigers.